Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They go play action. Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final
no down time with Lawrence, man.
The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. 6-0 our score after 1.
I can't take the top off at all because Lawrence gets there. Whatever the play is, if it's a play action, they'll give me just enough time. Just enough time to get hit right before I can throw it. If it's not a play action, he gets there a little bit quicker, so I still can't throw it.
Now Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. I'm coming.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Elliott.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific, because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
No, he got a touchdown.
In Orlando. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Point.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. This one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make our score 9-0. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He's going to fire. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it.
Do something stupid and give me the ball before the half. So I can score again.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Thank you.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer.
He didn't have Witten. Witten would have been picked 2. He had the running back check down. I would have gave him that, but he wasn't going to give it.
Gay is on for the point after.
Nah, I was baiting his ass. I was waiting for him to throw to Witten.
And the lead is up to 5.
Or at least he would have got popped if I didn't pick him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
Oh, my.
It influences me even more. It's who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to wind up in it. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 34. Prescott to throw it.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Intended that time for Cooper. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Jameis to throw.
It wasn't DeMarcus.
And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That's it for the first. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So
that works. Come on, man.
The penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Winston.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And he goes down.
Jeez.
Marcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Oh, then my controller just jacking up, bro.
He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Here's Winston. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We always talk
Evans was not open. I was watching him. He was not open. No, he was not. There's a safety over the top, bro.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because
yo, let me play my game, bro. Every time I throw to Evans, it's a pick. Every time.
DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once
Yo,
again.
is my controller not working now? What happened? Now I can't press a button? Wow. Wow, now my controller's frozen. Okay. Wow. Alright. So I can't... The game's frozen? I can't do nothing? This is crazy. I can't press timeout or nothing.
accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Jesus. Of course, this nigga's on fire.
Now a second down throw for Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on, bro. How long do I have to hold on, catch the ball before I can come down with it?
There, but it'll be third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You can't block me. Flip. Hey, 5-0.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And
Nothing I can do, bro. This is just stupidity, man. They just completely took this drive from me, bro. They completely took this drive from me.
And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, shit.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I got you, son. Watch that. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott.
Oh, my gosh. This nigga sandwiched and still gets it off.
It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Come on, dude. Come on, bro.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Mike, 45. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, my, really? They're not going to give me that? Come on, man. They just helping that nigga out, bruh.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
That's caught inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays.
I'm so sick of how they pick who they give me.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
It's been all Madden, bro.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run.
Again, it's Elliott.
Come on, man.
And he'll be taken down at the
All he got is a stupid O-line, bro. That's all he got.
It's a first down.
Stupid-ass O-line.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
It's like Madden has to help them out. It always helps the Cowboys, bro.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
again, I can't pick nothing. I can't pick a play.
Someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver.
Bro, come on, man.
Near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any
Why
extra
did they
field.
go for
Yeah, I can't pick a play right now.
And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This is the second time it's done it in this game, bro. I swear to God, it's gonna do it to me. Watch on an important down. Watch. Yeah, well, it's doing it here so you can show that. Yeah, it's been doing it all game. Watch, it's gonna do it again.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I still can't pick a play. Yo, come. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. So they make a good game, but you can't play it now. Like, this is retarded.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
It's not a way to start a drive. You think?
They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough
So
to simulate
stupid, bro.
game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Got to deal with DeMarcus Lawrence, so I got to throw short.
5, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
It pisses me off, bro. I shouldn't be.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. He's back to throw. This into the hands of his running back.
All these hit sticks, bro.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Winston to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Back to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Play fake. Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Because I don't want to fucking go in overtime against this team.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4th.
I don't give a shit, bro. I don't want to play this game, bro.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I bet y'all have a 2-game losing streak.
Up there, and it'll be 2nd down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm done with this game, bro.
It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
Come on, man. Get me out of this shit already, bro.
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
I don't understand how hard is it just to come out with a decent game, bro. Just don't understand. How does a game do shit like that? Oh, yeah, now they give me my win. Okay.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with
that makes
Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
What, 3,
Santos out now.
4 out of 3. No, yeah, I had 3 out of 4 games were Cowboys, and now 2 out of 3 games is Cowboys. So my last, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of my last 7 games, only 2 of them weren't Cowboys. 2 of them wasn't Cowboys. 3 out of 4. This is the 5th.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A handoff left, Elliott. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Give him 3 yards for that.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Shaquille Barrett. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. A first down throw for Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 99 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking,
perfect blocking.
timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's a ball from
my.
right side and complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
You can see the time.
Oh, he rolls out. He doesn't just fall, but he rolls forward, so I don't get the first down.
Simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Bro, I don't like playing stupid games, man.
And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They tried to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, come on, Madden. You won't let me do nothing, bro.
And the Cowboy defense has
This
a
is just
touchdown.
stupid. They just doing everything.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
Watch this. 21-0. Watch me come back and win. Watch me come back and win. This is why I'm mad, because the guy's garbage. But what Madden wants me to do, Madden wants me to sit here and entertain him. So I have to entertain him like he's good, so Madden will let me win. I can't just flat out beat him because he sucks and I know what I'm doing. Because no, Madden's going to make the computer do everything to make him seem like he's good. Okay, so now I got to beat. Let me just entertain Madden, beat the computer.
Trots out there now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Really going to make me do all this.
Last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's just so stupid. No.
From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue lady. Check line 54. Line 54. Go.
You don't even see the screen. That's how garbage he is. You don't even see the screen. It's the computer doing everything for him.
Losing yardage.
Sheesh.
It'll be back at the 36. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To the air again with Winston. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
No yards?
Stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong.
So that play was for no yards. Wow.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Redoing the
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
He's going to go down.
They sack him back right around the 30. The sack by Robert Quinn.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 125. 54. It's our time. It's our time.
From the gun, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
54. Here we go.
On 1st and 10.
Wow.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. Now Winston on 4th down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
They just want me to do this. They want me to really act like this guy is good, and he's not.
The lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh my gosh!
Incomplete here. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Right there. 54 Mike.
A second down throw for Winston. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Jameis to throw it. Throw right side to
Oh my God.
And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed.
They're
there.
really trying.
No doubt about
They
it.
are
When that
really,
ball's out,
Madden's really
all you're
trying.
thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own
Come
fumble.
on! Yo, why are they making him move so weird, bro? God!
But not there. He hops right back on.
Jeez!
23 yards the pick up there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. Oh, look over the
Oh
middle, and he's
my
got Perry.
gosh.
Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner.
He was
took
literally
contact
supposed to
and
fall,
coughed
and he
it up.
didn't fall.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle,
Right, that's exactly
knock
what
the
you're
ball
looking
free.
at.
Anything you can do to slow them down.
This is Elliott, and this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Third quarter, and you've got
Nigga
the
just
lead.
made
You're
me
not
fumble
ready to go
twice
with
in
that
3
4-minute
plays.
offense to close the game out,
Sheesh.
but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They go to Elliott again. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's
He didn't get
Prescott.
that. He
Completes
got
it to
that.
Austin. And he's gonna have the first down
Oh
at
my
about
God.
the 38. Just
Oh, I love it.
they'll
I love it. I love
certainly
it.
take it as they convert
That's
on
crazy.
4th down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Elliott.
Let me get a strip. Let me
Give him
get
a
something.
couple on the
And
carry
he still
there,
falls
2nd and
forward.
8.
Falk
He's
still
definitely
gets
tough to
2.
get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go. 180. 45 to Mike. Here it comes.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll do a nice job.
Even
here
he's
just to
breaking
fight his way
tackles?
back to the line of
All right.
scrimmage.
That's cute.
2 runs in a row,
That's
but
cute.
only 2 yards to show for it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back now in Tampa. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
It's already 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. Evans has it left side. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play call...
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Oh, that's
Off
beautiful.
the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford
That
with a
is
sack.
beautiful.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively.
That is
Pressure
beautiful.
coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the
Come on,
blind
bro.
side of most
Y'all gotta
quarterbacks.
really-
If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman.
And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Stop your whining.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 36 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I can't wait for the season to start so these fucking Cowboys could just go down in ratings.
Ready. Blue lady. Right there. 54.
I don't know why the hell they got
Trying
the
to shake
Cowboys
off
like
the
that.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford, his 2nd sack of the night. Now Winston.
My man, it's been a rough...
And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he can't quite
Of course
pick
you don't
it.
get the pick.
No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Chatty, white 25. Chat 55 to Mike. Hey, wait. Let's go.
One last shot now for Winston. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Trash us. Tired of playing trash people with fucking a damn team that assists them on everything, man. Tired of it. Tired. Like, obviously they had some update or something, because now it takes forever for you to get the loss or the win. And it just constantly messes things up, bro. This game is going to be terrible by the time regular season starts. Watch. This game's going to go back to being trash as soon as the regular season starts. I don't understand why Madden does that. Why can't Madden put out a game and leave the game the way it is? I don't understand why they have to mess things up. For what? For what? For the people that can't play? Come get some cereal, Alyssa. On a good note, preseason's today.
Don't let the last game go into the next game.
They want to play with the Cowboys and bore me. I'm going to bore the hell out of everybody. I'm going to bore the hell out of everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all want to play that game? We'll play that game. We'll play that game. I could play that game fine. I could play that game just fine. Give me the Cowboys again. Give me the Cowboys again. They want to bore people? Let's bore people. Let's bore the shit out of people. George Kittle. That nigga's not even going to have a good year this year. Watch. Watch what I say.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is
Texans
in Houston, in the Space City
fucking
at NRG
Cowboys.
Stadium.
That's all I've gotten today. Oh, connection to your peer has been lost. Great. Great. Texans and Cowboys is all I've played today. Texans and Cowboys. I'm pretty sure they just gave me a loss right now. I'm pretty sure they just gave me a loss right now. Texans and Cowboys. That's all I have played today. And if it's going to be another team, watch it be the Niners. Texans, Cowboys, Niners. Bet the other team is going to be the Niners. The other team I'm going to play is going to be the Niners. I bet.
EA Sports coverage of the
Texans
NFL
again.
is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG
Texans
Stadium.
again.
The scene from a few moments ago. This crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They want me to play. They want to. You want to play? Okay. Let's play.
Houston.
Let's play. Let's play. No, that's not who I wanted. Let's play.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Took control of my guy.
Well, I want you to know,
took control of my guy.
Watching film, you said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
I'm quitting if it does it again. I'm not even lying. If it does it again, I'm just quitting. I'm not gonna entertain this bullshit.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Watson steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down.
He's not going for it, is he?
Play and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing down. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, he punting it.
On 4th down, it's Trevor Daniel to punt.
Lissa, Eagles are ready.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
They're a little hot, so wait a little bit.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 51 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And now out comes Houston. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Wasn't about to catch that.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Out of the gun, Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. A gain of 39 that time. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. They go play action here on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down.
This shit is crazy, bro.
When you're a player
This shit is
stature,
crazy.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Reset. 19. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go. 24. Let's go.
On 4th down, Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
My fault. I didn't think he was going to see him, but he did.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking
for
is get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that
I
didn't
was
happen.
gone.
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up.
He's just getting some lucky stuff, bro.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 53 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Oh my gosh, come on, bruh. Nigga bit on it, bruh. Like, the nigga bit on it and still got back there.
And it's a huge
ridiculous.
Brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 16. Watson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get.
Oh my God! I hit the. I thought it was square. Mike Evans has always been square. He has always been square. Now this nigga circle. God.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Winston.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just playing stupid because I'm getting pissed off at the stupid things Madden's doing. God.
Drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like,
these dimensions,
it's just the perfect things happen to let these niggas come back. I'm outperforming them in everything. Just the perfect shit just happens just to let them have a chance.
in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Run, nigga, run, nigga, run.
Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop
This
it into
Madden
the air.
is trash in
and
my
then it's the
opinion,
tip drill.
bro.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Following the interception, Winston. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Bro.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
His touchdown.
On second down, Winston again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give
They
him
tried to
opportunities
do
to
too
go up
much
and
and
get that
fucked up the
50-50
whole
ball.
game.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Here we go. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check.
Final play of the half here, Winston. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room.
He just had to throw it crazy like that, bro. I don't understand. Like, how does Madden not think that we will be upset when they're doing stuff like this? One, they switched his icon. He's not square. He's circle. Now, I know he's square. They switch it to he throws it all stupid.
I told you, bro.
At their
This should
25-yard line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And an alley to run. Jones
Get off me, nigga.
Contact. Breaks the tackle.
Bitch ass nigga.
Alley. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line.
You can eat now.
5 yards too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
What's up, RTP?
What up?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
And I'm
Second
ready to
down.
see my team
We have
tonight.
not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Who's your team? I can't see who's talking, so.
Everything has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
This
Picked up
team
by
winning.
Justin Evans. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open.
Like I said, you want me to play boring? I'll play boring.
Gain of 11 to kick
You want me
off
to
the
play
drive.
boring?
It's a
I'll
quick
play
first
boring.
down. This is Jones.
Since nothing else working.
We have not seen that much today. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Oh,
Winston
wow.
lost the football. And the Texans keep it. 20, 10, and they will bring this one back. A fumble return for the Texans.
Oh my God! So they make me fumble for a
This
touchdown.
defense,
Got
Charles,
it.
needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball.
This is hilarious,
It's
bro.
intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off,
Hilarious.
you just take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Jameis now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle there by Brean Body Calhoun. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
3rd and long for Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That is caught. It's Perriman. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Now Winston. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their
Tired of this nigga's defense getting everywhere. Everywhere they need to go.
Contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson.
Who else gonna light that nigga up?
Fuller was the intended target. 3rd down here.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22.
This fat ass Khalil. Get there that fast ass fatty.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Get off of me, nigga.
Maybe somebody ran a wrong
Told you.
maybe some balls
Told you, little niggas. Get off of me, bro.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
39 yards there, a big one.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up...
And the ball is out.
Wow.
Jones got hit and lost it. And the Texans scoop it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard
Can't do nothing
line.
offensively.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Watson going to throw again. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Carl Nassib able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive.
Oh, come on.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's
Did they make my guy switch?
They have not gotten.
Because I was on Devin White running over there to get the tip,
but you have to keep trying.
and it looked like
playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
it looked like it switched me to Sean Murphy Bunting.
Mike, 45. 45's the Mike. Here we go, D, get up.
to Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away.
Go ahead and quit, bro.
Incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider
give me that hit
here.
stick. All right.
Nice.
Texans, Cowboys. Let's see. That's all I've had so far. Texans, Cowboys.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we
Chargers.
come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Well,
Santos out down.
you guys enjoy watching me trying to stop Melvin Gordon. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream. This
Chargers.
fun live stream.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Gordon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling.
This is going to do.
About right there. He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
That's what happens as soon as he throws it.
And it's a pick six.
Stick to running it, bro.
He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Stick to running it, bro.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run it here with Gordon. And this first play will get them back to the 25, but that's going to be it. No gain.
He's going to be very upset if he can't run the ball.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after
Did not think it was a run.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Rivers. And it's complete. Henry, past the 20, 10, touchdown, LA.
Got lucky with that.
Hunter Henry, 70
He got
yards.
lucky with that crap.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really
That's
not
good
a
for him.
surprise to me. That's a throwing down.
You could keep trying that. That shit's
because
not
of how
working,
tough
bro.
It is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready. Black 25 behind. Here we go, D. Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 81.
A first down throw for Winston. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 78 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some
Let's
screens,
go.
some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Rivers. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll
good
be
job.
incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers.
Oh! Sheesh!
And now this is going to depend on the
Jeezy!
and they say he's just short.
He almost got. I would have been so upset.
Points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, you had that. Come
They
on.
tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Again, this to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away.
Hell, we still in the 1st quarter? I must have not been putting the shoot clock
This will
on.
be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rivers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have to the ball and put some muscle.
God, man!
Lollipop it in the middle of the field. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set 180, 380. Check, 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 check. You. Bounce it. Check.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber.
Already? So soon?
First half interception.
I guess not.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Who needs to keep running?
And Winston lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Winston. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's King. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but
You kidding me, bro?
Melvin Gordon, 47 yards. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points. Touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before
quite
and realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Nifty move there on the run, but ultimately brought down at the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle.
Literally swatting it, but
11
okay.
yards there, 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Round 80. Check line 54. Line 54. Hey, come on up. Come on up. Load it. I got you. Load it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Hey, downtown.
Final play of the half, Rivers. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Blue ready. Flip it, flip it, flip it. You must be.
Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jameis to throw it. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Joey Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Niggas are so fast, bruh. Jeez.
First and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now Jones.
Come on, man. Damn, man.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support.
They're just so damn fast, huh? They're just that fast. They just that fast.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
And the safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check 13. Check safety, check safety. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on. Check 99. Check the run.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
I got you. 89. 45.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon.
Oh, they gave it to him.
Have the 1st.
Gosh.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
2 times. 4 down. Alert.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Levante David in on the tackle. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. On second down, Eckler looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45, 65, 65, 65. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. So we got man.
Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Oh, come on, man.
And brought down,
come on,
man.
Their
30-yard line.
Weak ass, man.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes
Let's go!
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
He messed up there.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Black 45. 49. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
He's back. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Winston to throw.
Bro, they won't. They will not let me.
Bosa in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. They'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points making this a two-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small
Nothing they
chance
can
to get down
freaking
the
do,
field.
man.
But
It's
guess
time
what?
for these
This was
preseason
now
games.
just
I'm
about
getting
over.
tired of this damn Madden.
Check green 90. 180. Here we go. Double time, double time. Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it. Check back, click.
Now Gordon on 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
180, 380. Better bring it. You better bring it.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Dem SMDH.
A toss play. Gordon. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had
All
to
these
do.
teams
Just
that are
make sure you
beating me,
don't
it's all
cough up the football at the
defensively.
end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's
It's all
exactly what
freaking
they did.
defensively. They can't do nothing offensively, and they just get ahead because I play stupid offensively, and then I can't do nothing against their defense. Sad. Sad, 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 sad. Defenses are just outrageous these days.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
Browns.
First Energy
Another team
Stadium
with a
here in
defense,
Cleveland,
defensive
Ohio.
line.
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Let's go. Check girls, check girls, check girls.
First down, Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway.
Oh my God. Second fumble, second recovery.
And the defense
Jesus.
not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield caught left side. It's Beckham. That catch good for
Niggas
5.
literally on that play, but okay.
He's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Screen play, Johnson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass?
Johnson
and if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 65 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Antonio.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
We signed Robert and Kendish. Emoji thinking face. Emoji thinking face. Emoji thinking face.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards
He
up to
has
the
potential with
27-yard
right
line.
coaching staff.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Here's Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
12 yards there and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete.
I hate how the ball always just goes up, ready to get picked off by somebody.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Winston. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys get...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Run. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
180. Watch the screen. Pass.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Mayfield to throw it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Carl Nassib able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Jones. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston, left side.
Of course. Why doesn't he just throw it good? Why do I always have to come back? Damn, man. That should be plenty of space and some like. Sheesh.
And now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder,
I didn't even get nothing from that.
Coach Bill will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
I don't understand. Why is it like so hard? It's so hard. I can never turn up. I always go downfield.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Then this bullshit. Everybody shoelace tackles me.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. This is Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Throwing, Winston. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Winston. His throw caught right around the 6.
Oh my gosh.
You
kidding me?
He's such a good route runner. Shows it.
How is that? How am I not out of bounds, man?
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. One receiver to the left is Evans. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's 3rd and goal. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half here, Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield.
Off of me, man.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
We got 4. We got 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the
Really
hands of his
caught that.
receiver, Landry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
Somehow. I'm ahead of them. So I'm ahead of them, but somehow, look at that.
You said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
Jesus.
You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check 45 to Mike. I got you. Hey, Foxtrot. I got you.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. To the goal line.
I have no idea how we're all there. I'm the only one. Look at this. I'm the only one that does anything.
Situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and through. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but, hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this 1st down,
What's good? I mean, what's good? What's good of having Mike Evans? Like, I don't get it. Unless you press him, he ain't beating nobody, bro. God, so disgusting. So disgusting, man.
A second down throw for Winston. And
So disgusting, bro.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
That is caught. It's Perriman. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Yeah, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to rifle one, and this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Only thing Mike's good for, they press. He's unstoppable when you press. That's the only thing they have Mike good for. That's so bad. That's terrible, man.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
He presses, it's a wrap. That's it.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos.
And that's only it's only a wrap if he presses and there's no safety over the top. There's a safety over the top, he's still not gonna do nothing. Oh my
It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10. The Browns are in the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the most exciting plays in football, a kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On 1st down, Jones pushing through the contact. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, This is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Landry again, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5
4 more hours
are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Hungry. Oh. I don't know what to eat though. I still need 3 damn wins, bro. Maybe 2 wins. Probably 2 wins. Not gonna finish your food? Because I toasted it good. You don't like it crunchy? Okay, next time we'll do it softer. Let's see if I could do something.
Good defense.
See, no more rice. beep, 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 beep. I just want to see some football, man. I am gonna try to show the preseason game on here on this channel today. See if I get copy strikes. If I don't get a copy strike on this channel, then I'll show it live in the other on my RealTalkPerez channel for the Bucks game. I'll actually show the game. If I don't get a copyright strike, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You want hot dogs?
Yeah. Well,
No? You don't want no hot dogs?
no.
You sure?
They don't even smell good right now.
That's not hot dogs. I haven't made any hot dogs. I made rice and chicken for me. You sure you don't want me to make you hot dogs? You don't want me to make you hot dogs? It's not even what? That's not for dinner, that's for lunch. You want a cheese stick?
Hey, Daddy, can you also put in my water bottle?
Sure. Oh. You want some?
No, what?
Whew. I just mixed like 3 leftover foods that we have and reheated it all together. That's alright. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... What am I looking for? Let's see what this looks like.